Aha! Call me Ishmael. Well, well. The laureate, I presume. Have you ever tried fishing before? The trick to it is a flexible line and a subtle lure. Fancy trying your hand at deep-sea fishing? It's one of Rinasita's many lasting traditions, like the Carnival. Wonderful. Then I've got a good place for you. Riccioli Island, north of Ragusa. It's right where the currents of the stormy sea meet, drawing in swarms of fish. And if you're alone, angling on a fishing boat would suit you better. A net will just get you tangled up in trouble. Once you reach the islands, go and visit an old captain called Ahab. He'll be more than glad to show you the ropes. I've got to make my way back to the islands myself. There's a boat at the harbour that'll take you straight there. Just let the boatman know you're off for some fishing.
You the one looking for a ride to Riccioli? Take a seat, we'll be on our way.
All right, cut it out. Oh! Oh! Ahoy! A fish! We have a bite! Well, don't just stand there, missy. Give me a hand with this thing. Oh, wait! Easy does it. That's got to be one hefty fish. Oh, that? Pah, that was nothing. Back in me youth, I could hunt a whale for a whole day. I could. Ah, you must be that young'un Ishmael mentioned. Aye, good! You've come to the right place. The name's Ahab, and I've been tied to this harbour longer than most. That octopus merchant over there is Plank. It has all you need, from fishing gear to boat repairs. But I see you don't have a boat. We can fix that. You can use mine. The ones we use here for fishing are different from what you'll find in the city. We treat them like family. Live and die together, we do. She's called Rachel. Getting on in years, but still got some fire in her. Since I retired, it's been a while since she and I crashed some waves. I reckon she misses the old fishing days as much as I do. Well, now that we've shared a bit of fishing, I'd say we've forged a bond, eh? What do you say? We chase that big fella that gave us the slip. Let's head straight out to sea. I'd like to see what kind of fish dares to run away from old Ahab. Ahoy! That was some mighty fine sailing back there. You picked it up quickly. Good. Good. Ah, don't forget to stop by the market when you've got some time to spare. Minding the helm is only half the battle. You've got to know how to trade, too.
Oi! The Order's got no authority here. Now bugger off, will ya?
Come on, Mr. Coffin. Didn't she just help you fix your echo?
Hell if I know what she's playing at.
Oh, pipe down, Coffin. The wee lassie was just asking you for some directions, for imperative sake.
I'm only looking for Cetus, the Tidebreaker. They were injured in Raguna.
Cetus the Tidebreaker, you see. Well,
The Order is not welcome around these parts. You hear me?
Hey, look. Isn't that the Resonator who showed up in Raguna a while back? The Laureate.
Oi! That's enough of that. The Order's left us alone for years. If they really wanted to meddle in our affairs now, you think they'd just send one little girl? We owe our trade to the blessings of Cetus the Tidebreaker and these very seas. You're telling me we can't accept a wee lass in an acolyte hat? Besides, do you really think she's helping you out for some devious reason? Being ungrateful isn't our way, is it?
But Ahab...
Right then, that's enough of that. Business has been hard as it is lately. Break it up, folks. If you got more complaints, toss them my way. Happy now? Off you go.
Thank you. I'm here because I want to talk to the villagers about the Tidebreaker. No one has seen them since the Carnival.
Friend of yours, Missy? All right then. But know this. The Orders let these islands drift without a guide. So the folk around here aren't too keen on seeing someone wearing that kind of hat wandering about.
My hat.
Anyway, just say you're here on personal business and you'll be fine. Now, I hear you're looking for Cetus the Tidebreaker. Well, lucky you, 'cause so am I.
Yes. The Tidebreaker showed unnatural signs during the Carnival not long ago. I think I sensed their pain and anger.
Well, sail around these waters and you're bound to run into it sooner or later. If you want the simple way, see that lighthouse down yonder? There are 4 of them across the Riccioli Islands. As long as their lights are on, the Tidebreaker will answer our pleas as gently as ever. 3 of them went dark when the Tidebreaker vanished. Getting them lit again should do the trick. You know what? Why don't you take Miss White Hat here on a wee boat ride?
A boat ride? What? I've only ever read about Riccioli Island's fishing trade in the Order's library before. But I've never actually fished on the sea.
How'd you expect the sea to answer your calls if you don't embrace it yourself? Oh, and hold on to your hat during the ride. If anything else comes up, just come find me.
What did he mean by that? I see. Then I'll help however I can with catching fish while we locate the Tidebreaker.
My leg. Where's my leg? Fetch my harpoon. First mate! Oil. Where's my oil? Oh, ahoy! How did it go? Pulling a pretty big haul, did you? I'm getting closer to finding the tidebreaker myself. Just head over to the Helm village and look for, oh, what's his name again? Oh, right! Starbuck. The man's lost a couple of his marbles these past few weeks. People say he only started acting up after catching a glimpse of the tidebreaker. Anyway, tell him I sent you. Also, notice that ship. If you want to catch yourself a real prize, you'll be needing that one. She's still waiting on repairs, but the watermen can fill you in on that.
Oh, my sweet. No one else knows. It's just between us. Wait for my return. My darling fiancé.
Excuse me, sir. Are you the one who witnessed Cetus the Tidebreaker?
Hmm? Yes, that's me. Are you here to witness our union? Ah, marvelous. Come. According to tradition, a wedding witness must be present.
A wedding witness? Well, the Codex does allow acolytes to serve as witnesses during weddings.
Oh.
Is he under some kind of enchantment? I've read of symptoms like this in the Order's archives before. Oh, Imperator's blessings, gaze upon this. Whoa, wait! Hmm? I did what was written in the archives.
Ouch! I'm... golden white. Jellyfish. Pitch black. A large fish. Huh? You're human. I'm a fish. No. Wait. My fish. Ow! My head hurts. Who are you? Where the hell's my boat? And how did I get here? What? The fish. My, oh my. From Serene Bay. The fish. Oh.
He's at it again. Here I go. Oh, it's you. Is your leg okay now? I treated their broken leg from a gondola accident back at the market. Did Mr. Coffin ask you to come here? I think they're trying to say that Mr. Starbuck's gondola might know something. They're stranded on a reef nearby. And Mr. Starbuck has been like this for 2 weeks now. You want us to use these to free the gondola? I fear Mr. Starbuck might not withstand any more of the Order's disenchantment tricks anyway. In that brief moment when Mr. Starbuck seemed to recover, he mentioned his gondola and a place called Serene Bay. Finding that boat and uncovering the cause behind his enchantment might be a good starting point.
Yes! We must have fireworks at our wedding. Oh, sweetened fireworks.
You came across a siren? A creature with a human body and a fishtail? Could there be another being like Lorelei? I suspect that the fish we saw earlier is connected to this siren. There's got to be a reason it stayed fresh after all these weeks. This means we need to think of a way to get that fish out of Mr. Starbuck's hands. Would that work? Well, only one way to find out.
My dear Whitneys, have you seen my fiancé around? What are you up to? Help! Somebody help!
Phoebe, grab its tail. It's so slippery. Disenchant!
Thieves! You filthy thieves! My head. Who are you? What am I doing with this fish?
Oh, Mr. Starbuck? Captain Ahab asked us to come find you.
Old Ahab. Wait. What's going on here? All I remember is being out at sea, fishing, not long ago. But all I could hear was a song drawing me in. Felt like my whole body was being beckoned to follow that tune. Next thing I knew, I was drifting right out of Serene Bay, where the tidebreaker is said to slumber. The singing was still there, like it was rising from the depths. I swear I caught a glimpse of the Cetus's shadow. Then another shadow of a massive fish. Oh. The curves of that shadow, a true beauty. I tossed everything I had into the sea, anything that could serve as bait, but still it wouldn't bite. Then I felt a tug on the line as the singing grew louder. Everything went blank after that. Yes, that's the one. Wait, where is it? Key. The key. Blast, where'd that key go? The key. I used it as bait. Molto bene. Got gobbled up by the fish. Old Ahab had me keep it. You'll be needing it too, yes? I can't recall much after that. But no doubt the Tidebreaker did make an appearance in Serene Bay. If you're looking for it, go take a look around the bay. Oh, and thanks for the help.
Are you...
I'm 47 years old this year. After all these years at sea, I've caught more fish than you can imagine. But the right fish and the right person have yet to cross my path. But this beautiful lady here...
Farewell, Mr. Starbuck. I wish you the best. May the sea bring you blessings.
Right. Okay then.
Let's light up the lighthouses on this island as Captain Ahab instructed. After that, we should visit that serene bay Mr. Starbuck talked about. Rover, are you hurt? The Tidebreaker attacked us. Thank Imperator none of us were hurt. Quick, let's check if anything was lost.
Nothing's lost. Except now we've got this.
What a strange fish.
How about we take it to Plank? Maybe it knows what this is.
Once it's safe, Plank can swim over to Serene Bay. Since the lighthouse on Starbuck's Island is up and running, we can set sail again. We're counting on you, Miss White Hat. There'll be monsters swimming in those waters. Ever since Cetus went missing. Word is, the key to Serene Bay's lighthouse got lost long ago. We only know it's somewhere at the bottom of the sea. Oh, I reckon you'll be greeted by a few strange fish along the way. I'll keep poking around and see what else I can dig up. I'll have Plank send word once I've got news.
Look! It's the Tidebreaker! They're heading towards that island to the west. Their wounds seem to be healing, but I still feel the intense fury in their cries.
I'm getting old, Starbuck. Old. Let it take out the albatross. This time I'll... Ah! You're here. That island Tidebreaker ran off to is also known as Reyes Ruins. They say it's filled with old mysteries. The storm raging over it seems to keep folks from setting foot there. Its own protection, if you will. But not to worry. I've already found a way to get past it. If Starbuck isn't pulling my leg, that storm and the siren are in cahoots. Which means... Come on, let's move out. You and Miss White Hat will team up, and I'll be with Starbuck. There's a wee island just east of the ruins. We'll meet there.
You see, Captain, what did I tell you, huh?
It says here, Riccioli, shower Neptunia with your light. The usurper slumbers in the depths of Reyes. Offer your love to Reyes' descendants and the eternal life of the sea.
What's all this nonsense?
Riccioli corresponds to Neptunia in Renacetan astrology. In other words, the island is surrounded by the deepest waters in all of Renacita.
Ho ho! You know your astrology well, Miss White Hat.
I'm just stating what everyone in Renacita knows. It's also mentioned in the legends of the Sentinel Imperator. I'm not sure.
Offer your love? So it's asking us to just fall in love with something? That's just plain odd. Blah. O great noble descendants of Reyes, hear my words. I offer ye me love. I shall offer ye my love. The ceaseless waves shall be my pledge of loyalty to you for all eternity. I'm getting too old for this. What dunderheaded idea is this anyway? Go on, Missy. You give it a go. Aye, you! Just a few words for the love of the sea. Would you need a pen and paper, do you?
No. You're doing it all wrong. What do you take love for? Is this a joke to you? Step aside. My love, you are the light of my life. No storm can keep us apart, for in your presence the might of my love can withstand any tempest, for it is even stronger. My soul yearns to break free, for it has found its direction. Yet, I am tormented by my inability to reach you.
It's working! Ha! It's working!
Oh, my dearest love!
That's enough of that. Let's move out. We've got no time to dawdle.
We managed to get all 4 lighthouses lit again. Do you hear the Tidebreakers' cries? They don't sound as sad, hurt, and angry as they did before. I've managed to decode inscriptions from a few stone tablets I found inside the ruins. Cetus the Tidebreaker is deeply connected to the Sentinel Imperator. In legends, Cetus the Tidebreaker guides drowned ships and sailors to the realm beyond. Yet they were fickle. When they sang in sorrow and fury, tempests raged, skies darkened, and until Imperator enlightened them with lantern light, making them a ruler of marine life and guardian of the sea. Some of these ancient stone tablets tell of tales from long before the Order ever existed. Besides Cetus the Tidebreaker, I've also found information about the siren that might have enchanted Mr. Starbuck. It's a remnant creature that dwells in the depths of Riccioli. It may even be the same kind as Lorelei who we met in the Nimbus Sanctum. With the Tidebreaker absent, the restless reverberations of the departed likely accumulated in her body. Those lost souls were coaxing her to enchant the fishermen. She and the Tidebreaker share a symbiotic relationship. However, she is still weak, not quite as fully formed as Lorelei. I believe she was the one mending Tidebreaker's wounds. Time to put our experience in the Nimbus Sanctum to good use. I'm certain we can make it work. It's just... Do you happen to speak the whale's language? I'd like to sit down and have a nice chat with Tidebreaker once this is all over. But for now, let's make our way to find Captain Ahab.
You have returned. I overheard that the Pequod was ready to sail, so I headed over to take a look. But by the time I arrived, the beach was empty and I only found Plank over there.
Well, if it isn't my first mate. This is quite the ship you've got here. Looks like it's seen better days, though. It seems you've grown a strong connection with it. A few days ago, Ahab summoned me to take helm of this fine vessel. To be honest, I haven't the slightest clue. By the way, where are you now? Is that your gondola that's sailing away into the waves? Hello? Yoo-hoo!
I'm coming to see you, my love!
What? It's Starbuck! The scoundrel's hightailing with the boat!
You there! Stop!
The might of my love can withstand any tempest, for it is ever stronger.
That's... He's heading straight into the storm! After him! The man's lost it!
Over there!
My love!
Hold on tight! Fight till the end, Pequod! Let us venture into the abyss!
Run!
And I only am escaped alone.
Rover. We're safe now.
the Tidebreaker?
It appears that Pequod wasn't able to escape its fate after all. Alas, my duty as acting captain has been fulfilled. Farewell, my friends.
The Tidebreaker.
Oh, hey, big guy! Nice to see you again! I still remember when you flipped over our boat last time, you know? But, considering you just saved us, I'll call it even. Like the old Jinjo saying. Something like, big folks let little things slide. The big guy said that siren helped cure for its wounds, but then she went cuckoo after sucking in too many reverberations. Oh, that's why it didn't want to fight her earlier. After teaching her a lesson, maybe she'll know better.
Tidebreaker, I have something to ask you. Have you fully recovered?
Of course it is! Look at it, live and kicking. It's never been better.
You were tricked and deceived during the Carnival. I know that an acolyte like me is in no position to represent the Order, but I still wish to offer you an apology, Cetus the Tidebreaker, even if it's only my own.
It says don't beat yourself up over it. You've been following its trail all this time, helping fishermen and receiving gifts of the sea yourself. It's trying to protect that stuff too. Oh, it also wants me to tell you, great job on catching that big fish earlier.
Just be yourself, whether it's giving or receiving, belief or hope.
It says.
I see. Thank you for telling me that.
Sure we are! Nothing stands in our way when we tag team. What's up, big fella? Cat got your tongue?
Are they laughing?
Whoa! Huh? Hey! Where do you think you're going? So catching that whale someday. Just you wait and see.
I wonder if you've noticed. After you set the tidebreaker in the sea right again, Captain Ahab, Mr. Starbuck, and Mr. Queequeg all disappeared. I'm currently going over Captain Ahab's old journal, and it seems like they were searching for this final harbor. Captain Ahab spent his whole life on the waves. He was the finest captain and fisherman this place ever saw. If we steer our course by Ahab's example, we might discover things, even treasures he left behind. It's a possibility. Captain Ahab always had an obsession with the Cetus, but why remains a mystery. Well then, let's press on with this as our goal.